Alright, it's that time once again for another Ashran Trash Can, March the 17th, 2025. Looks like we got a ton of Maniacs up in the house, and we're going to head into the Ring of Conquest area here. I'm on my Paladin, Hulk Smash. Don't forget to hit that like, share, subscribe, and notification bell. Looks like they got in a little bit further than we normally like them to get in. So we're going to go ahead and push right towards them. Maybe we can knock some of them off into that water too over there. That is kind of a bad spot for them to actually take a stand, right? We just need to get over there and do some electric shocks or anything you got for knockbacks for sure. Chasing down some of their DPS. Boomies are outrageous in this expansion, just like normal. We have 2 of them. They have 3. Looks like we're taking out one of their monk healers now. Try to get him down. Almost so close. Finish him. Trying to get any heal off he can get. Starting to fall back. Someone interrupt that soothing mist. No. Got to get back to full. Watch out for that. Monks in that life cocoon is crazy too. So if he can keep himself alive long enough till he gets cocoon back, pretty much you got to wait another 30 seconds. We still haven't gotten the monk down. We're going to swap over here to the druid healer and see if we can take out the druid instead. Druids are probably not that great once they get a shitload of targets on them, it seems like. Most of the time, druids do die in that situation, whereas like monks and priests just have so much survivability with a bunch of targets on their ass, you know? I don't know if that's something that druids can be improved upon or whatnot. Paladins got the little bubble and run. They can kind of get away. Shamans seemed pretty tanky too, I guess. I don't know. It just seems like druid got the short end of the shaft this year. Although druids are doing lots of heals as well too, so they are doing a lot of throughput. It just takes a little while for them to ramp up because of all the dots and everything. Looks like we're going to take over the Ring of Conquest, claim the Ancient Artifact for the Horde. Looks like Eat My Bonbons has taken it. We're going to turn in any artifacts we got. And we got to get back up here to the flag. Looks like probably our Mage's history, I'm going to say, because the score is in the Alliance favor right now. Finish off any of them that are up here still. Yeah, our Mage has got to be history with them in our Mage Tower. We should be okay, though. We're starting to put some pressure back on them. We need to get over there to F2 and take out that Ogre next. Got this Priest up in our face, though. Drop the Priest. With the AA on them, they should be history. Yeah, buddy. That's one thing about Hunters with the AA. They can put some damage into Clothies for sure. Shield of Vengeance is up on the Paladin. I try not to do too much DPS into that. Just let it expire without me ramping up and giving them even more damage, right? Because that reflects the damage you deal back. Now they got a bunch of them stacked up here. The flag, looks like they did cap it. I can't quite tell. Yep. Looks like it's back going to be at F1. We're going to have a team back there. Sometimes, man, it just takes a little too long to push these flags. We're starting to get some kills, though. As long as that AA can start isolating targets, we start dropping them one by one. Looks like we got the Warlock gripped into their death. There's a Blood DK over that way. We try to stay away from them. You don't want to deal too much damage into the Blood DK unless you're trying to really pad your meter, I guess. There are, looks like 2 DKs in total, so this is one right here. Man, they got big heals on him for sure. Finish him in the back, though. Nice grip. Make sure you loot these bodies so they don't get to just battle res and come back. And we're going to push through. Looks like Eat has the top damage right now with that AA. The Boomy is right up there. Hey, Scarecrow, everybody, man. Hunters and Boomies are taking over. Even Roses starting to pop off here. Number 6. They have one person in the top 5. Their Shadow Priest, which is named Holy Fall. It would have been funnier if his name was Holy Fail, I think. But in any case, it gets the job done. We still are applying pressure even though the flag's way back at F1. I guess at this point, can we take out the Blood DK? They're close. Nope, they got Tombstone. They still have a few cooldowns left. Watch out for all that. There's the anti-magic zone. But they still die. Sometimes, man, that's just all it is. If you don't give the Blood DK enough time to ramp up, they are pretty easy to take down in a team fight when you got that many targets on them. Finishing off some warriors here. Shadow Dragu. Almost down in the upper right. And we got more action all the way into them. Sometimes you just got to run into them. I realize I'm not on my tank, but I still have bubble, and I got an AoE blind in about 22 seconds. That's always fun. Just rush right into them and AoE blind everything. Cronus is up here too. Let him start smacking some people around. We are pushing to the next flag. Score is tied. Now we are in the lead. Yes, keep him coming, man. Score is definitely going in the right direction. Should we have enough pressure here, we can press all the way to their base and take out the boss. That is the end goal. Going to get out of their LOS for a second here. Watch out for any web pools. Here comes the Frostworm, so you got to dodge that too. Taking them out one by one. We are pushing well beyond the flag, but right now we got the momentum. Sometimes you just got to roll with the flow. Apple Chris was just sitting there AFK, probably typing. Well, now they're back in the graveyard. They can finish what they were trying to say. We're going to go up through the next choke here. See if we can control the F5 area and just wait for the rest of the people to push that flag. Might as well go in and take out the mage too while we're here, right? Get another 30 points. Get those 30 points back, basically, right? They took ours in the beginning. We got a few people up in here. Got to deal with those as well. Watch out for the Feral Druid. They're on me. I'm going to use Lay on Hands just because you can use that and still be able to use Divine Shield if absolutely necessary. Probably don't need it though. Doing pretty good up here. Nice knockback. Got him, right? Now we can start finishing off the mage. Loot all those bodies though. Make sure they don't get to sit around and watch. You got to pay to see this. Anyways, the mage is going to be history after the ice block's gone. And we get that nice 30-point lead. Extra, so we got a total of a 50-point lead now. And we got the control of the flag. This one's pretty much academic at this point. I think we just got a lot of pressure. It just takes forever to push that flag. We may not get the boss kill because the flag's so far back. We got the flag capped at F4. Now we got to sit here and wait for it to cap at F5. Keep Cronus alive through all their damage and the gladiators. Plus we got some NPCs to worry about here. Last flag has finally capped. Lions have a total of 29 reinforcements left. Can we actually get inside the base and take out the boss? That is the question. Got to apply a lot of pressure to do that. Sometimes, man, you need to rush into the bridge and just knock a bunch of them off, too. That would give us a sure path right inside, and then we probably would have enough HKs for sure. There's a bunch stacked up right there. I'm going to bubble here. Let's go ahead and get that electric shock. I didn't get that many. That sucks, right? Sometimes, man, you got to do what you got to do. We're going to push inside the base anyway. 16 kills. Let's go. Come on, everyone, get across this bridge. Push. All in. When you call for the all in and you're the only one across the bridge. Yeah, that sounds like a meme, right? We're going to try to take out the boss here, though. I don't have a bubble, so I can't just run in and grab the boss and bubble away. We need someone to go up there and grab the boss. Trying to take out Shadow again. Getting hit up pretty good. Got a little bit of lag there. Lots and lots of AoE effects. Now I'm going to try and pull anyway. And I got to try and target the boss. There's the boss. Got the boss pulled. Let's see if I can stay alive for a little bit here. Yeah, back to our team. Now we can get some heals. 5 kills. Can we finish the boss before we kill 5 players? Oh no, 3. Uh-oh. Yeah, I don't know. Looks like the boss may not die before the alliance. 2 kills left to go. Come on, everybody, focus the boss. Don't kill any more players. We might have this. I think we got it. Yeah, just barely there with 2 kills to go. 6-1, not bad. I will take it. Looks like Eat My Bonbons had the top killing blows and the top damage. Lyra for the top heals.
May all of your random battlegrounds be epic. 1,000 battles, 1,000 victories. Until next time, GG for the Horde.